Well, Israel's national security advisor is now saying that the war with Hamas could last through the end of the year.
The projection coincides with Israel seizing control of Gaza's entire border with Egypt. The strategically important buffer zone, known as the Philadelphi Corridor, was the only land border in Gaza that Israel didn't control. The Israeli military says it found several Hamas tunnels after taking control of the area. Meanwhile, the fighting continues in the north.
CBS News producers in Gaza toured the aftermath of the destruction in Jabalia. And thousands of Palestinians there returned home carrying their belongings to find nothing more than the remnants of their city. CBS News foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab is following all of this for us from East Jerusalem. So, Imtiaz, let's start off from a strategic standpoint. How substantial is the fact that Israel now has operational control of the Philadelphi Corridor?
Lana, Lindsay, good to be with you. It is a complicated picture, and I think I should probably start out by painting in the sort of gaps of what the Philadelphi Corridor is. It is an 8-mile stretch, which, of course, borders along the border with Gaza and Egypt. At its widest, it's about 330 yards or so. It's not very big. And it, as you say, is the one part of Gaza's border which is not controlled by Israel up until now. Now, Israel says that it has gone into that area in order to root out what it describes as Hamas tunnels, saying that it's found around 20 of them. But the Egyptian government has reacted furiously to that assertion, saying that they destroyed those tunnels years ago, and that the only reason Israel is saying that it's in that area to, in their words, take out those tunnels is to justify its widening offensive in Rafah, an offensive that Egypt, countries around the world, and the Biden administration has urged Israel not to do, saying that it would create a humanitarian catastrophe. Still, Israel is there. It's on the ground. In fact, a CBS News team inside of Gaza was able to reach the western edge of the Philadelphia Corridor and was able to film Israeli forces on the ground there. So it's very clear that not only does Israel control Gaza's land borders with the borders that it shares with Gaza, but also in control of that border with Egypt, and that has potentially geopolitical ramifications. Guys.
Imtiaz, we've learned the bomb used in that deadly strike in Western Rafah Sunday was American-made. What more do we know about this? And could this have an impact on how the U.S. supplies weapons moving forward to Israel?
That's a very good question. We've been really digging into this. In fact, we were able to secure the images of the aftermath of that strike, and more specifically, the munitions that were used there. And we were able to speak to 3 independent weapons investigators who not only confirmed to us that what kind of munition was used, but that it was also manufactured in the U.S. In fact, I'm just going to read out a little bit of what we found. When we spoke to these weapons experts, they said that the munitions used on that strike, that horrific strike in that displacement camp inside of Rafah, was a GBU-39 warhead with a payload of 17 kilos. And they said that the distinctive shape of it is what gave it away, which is what it was. And then they found a serial number in one of the photos that was provided to us, and were able to match it with a company, as we were saying, that produces arms for the U.S. government. Now, whether that's going to change the Biden administration's position on that, at this point, it doesn't look like it. We've been asking some pretty sharp questions to the Biden administration about what's President Biden's red line when it comes to supplying arms to Israel. And it doesn't look like whatever happened on Sunday night, those horrifying images, and that we now know were committed by using those U.S.-made weapons, is not a red line for the administration. Guys.
Okay, Imtiaz Tyab, thank you.